In this lesson, we're going to learn how to convert decimals to fractions. Now, to convert a decimal to a fraction, we first of all write the provided decimal as a fraction by making the denominator of the decimal 1. What do I mean? If I have a decimal number, for example, 0.42, and I want to write this as a common fraction, we know in mathematics, when you write something without a denominator, the denominator is actually 1. So I'm going to write this as over 1. That is what this step is telling us. Say, first write the provided decimal as a fraction by making the denominator 1. Then to eliminate the decimal point from the given number, multiply both the numerator and the denominator by multiples of 10 or powers of 10. So in this case, our choice of powers of 10 depend on the number of decimal places. Like this decimal number 0.42, if I'm writing this as a common fraction, I have 2 decimal places here. So I'm going to multiply this by 100 because 100 has 2 zeros. That is power of 10 with 2 zeros. If, on the other hand, you have 3 decimal places, you multiply by 1000. If it is 4 decimal places, you multiply by 10,000. If it is 1 decimal place, you multiply by 10. That is how it works. So here that I have 2 decimal places, I'll multiply this by 100, and I'll do the same thing in the denominator by 100. So that, of course, 0.42 times 100 is 42, and 1 times 100 is 100. So now reducing this to the lowest form, what divide 142? 2 divides. 2 in 42 is 21, and 2 in 100 is 50. So 0.42 in fraction form is 21 over 50. You have your calculator with you and you press 21 over 50, you see that you get the same thing out. Let's check that out. 21 divided by 50 divided by 50, you see that we have 0.42. So that is how to express a decimal number in fraction. You first of all write the fraction in terms of ratio, the decimal number rather in terms of ratio P over Q, with 1 as the denominator of the decimal number. Then for each decimal point or for each decimal places, suppose the decimal places, for each decimal places, multiply the numerator and the denominator by multiples of 10 until the decimal in the numerator becomes a whole number. Then simplify the obtained fraction. So with that, let's do some example here. I have the first one is 0.47. So 0.47, first of all, write that in terms of ratio with 1 as the denominator. Then to clear this decimal point there, we'll multiply by multiples of 10 or by powers of 10. Recall that the power of 10 we use depend on the number of decimal places. So here that we have 2 decimal places, we use power of 10 that has 2 zeros, which is 100. Whatever we do in the numerator, we do it in the denominator. That means 47 over 100. There's nothing that divides 47 and 100, so this fraction is already in its lowest form. That's for the A part. Now for the B part is 1.385, then over 1. Again, to clear this decimal point here, we multiply by power of 10. And the power of 10 we are going to use here is going to be 1000, since we have 3 decimal places, 1, 2, and 3. So I'll have 1.385 multiplied by 1000 all over 1 times 1000. By the time we multiply this by 1000, it becomes 13. The decimal will be gone to 1385 all over 1000. And I don't think there's anything that divides 1385, and let's check 5, whether 1385 divide 5, since we have 5 at the end there. 1385 divided by 5. Okay, it's good. So 5 here is, what was the answer? 277. 277. And 5 here, 5 in 10 is 2. Okay, so this is 200. 277 over 200. Don't think there's anything that go again. So this is the lowest form of this fraction. If you wish, you can express it in terms of mixed numbers, since the numerator is bigger than the denominator. 277 divided by 200 is one whole number, 77 over 200. So one whole number, 77 over 200. This is mixed numbers. If you like, you can leave it this way. If you like, you can come this way. Okay, so that is that for question B. Now for question C, let's do that here. We have 24.978. As usual, write that in terms of ratio with 1 as a denominator. Then to clear this decimal, we need to multiply by a power of 10. In this case, 1000, since we have 3 decimal places. So I have 24.978 times 1000 all over 1 times 1000. And by the time we multiply this by 1000, we will clear this decimal point. So I have 24,978 over 1000. Let's check, does anything divide there? 2 should divide. So 2 divided by, or 24,978 divided by 2 is 12,489. 12,489 over 500. 2 cannot divide again since we have 9 here. 9 is not divisible by 2. So we can leave our answer this way. On the other hand, we can express it as a mixed number. So as a mixed number, let's assume we want to express that. This divide by 500. We have 24 times. So that is still taking us back there. 24 whole number. Now, 24 times 500 is times 500 is 12,000. Okay, so 24 whole number, 489 over 500, if you wish to express it in terms of mixed number. Then lastly, we have 9.72. 9.72. To express this as fraction, that is 9.72 over 1. Then we multiply this by 100 because we have 2 decimal places. Also multiply by 100, which will give us 972 over 100. All divided, 2 here 50. 2 here, 2 in 9 is 4. Remainder 1 in 17. That is 8. Remainder 1 in 12. 6. I think 2 can still go. 2 here. That is 2, 4, 3. And 2 here is 25. So 243 over 25. 243 divided 25. 200 divided 25, I think is 4 also. Remainder, no, that should be more than that. Sorry. 243 by 25 is 9 rather. 9 times 25. 25 times 9, 225. Then minus 243. What did I do? 225, 243 minus 225. 18, so 18 over 25. you like, you can leave the answer this way. If you like, you can express it in terms of mixed number. So that is that. And for this class, how to convert decimal number to common fractions. You first of all divide or write the decimal number as a ratio with 1 as a denominator. So let me give some random example. If I have 0.048 and I want to write this as a common fraction, I'll first of all write this over 1, which is 0.048, and multiply by how many decimal places do I have? 1, 2, 3. I'll multiply by 1000 because I have 3 decimal places. Then 1 times 1000. This multiply 1000 will give me 48 and over 1000. And I reduce the fraction. Here 4 can go. 4 in 48 is 12. 4 here is 4 here should be 20 or something. No, 4 in 100 is 25, yes, 20. So 250. So we go like that. And that brings us to the end of this class.